Hello, hello, hello. Hi. How's everybody doing? Today is Thursday. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. My name is Andrea Nelson. And tonight, we're going to do our second segment of what I've just started last Thursday of these episodes called Sound Off. So, yeah, it's just one of those nights, it's really nice outside. It's really calm. It's really quiet, just the way I like it. It's really smooth. So I hope everyone is doing good. I'm wondering, what kind of tea is everybody drinking tonight? Because this is nighttime tea as well. So I'm going to put that over there. But yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to get started. Literally, there's so much on my mind. I spent the last 2 hours just trying to literally just worship and just get myself together. But I still don't feel like I'm there. But that's okay. Shout out to someone who is also on YouTube. His name is AT2. And he did a video last night or yesterday. And the title of his video was, "It's okay not to be okay," or something like that. I'm not okay, but that's okay, or something like that. And I thought, you know what? Yes, I haven't thought about that in a long time, but I really appreciate his transparency and his openness, and it really resonated. One of those two. It really touched my soul. It really hit me, okay? So if you find me just like being silly, I don't have an excuse. I'm just really silly because I love to laugh. I have this thing on my laptop. It says, "Be silly, be happy, be sweet, be lovely, and be fun." And then also be beautiful. And so, anyway, let me get back to the topic at hand. So tonight is nighttime tea. I want to thank every single person who has liked, commented, subscribed to this channel, viewed my videos, anyone and everyone. I just want to say thank you so much. It means the world to me. And so, yeah, thank you. Thank you. But I really want to know how everyone is doing. And I really wanted to hear from a few people. I thought about doing this segment called Sound Off because there's been a lot of, in the YouTube streets, okay, there has been a lot of witchery, foolery, coonery, and buffoonery going on. And not that I want to open up this platform to just sound off about all of that. I mean, if that's what you want, you can. But I kind of want to take a different approach. And but before we get into it, welcome to the second segment of Sound Off. This is an opportunity for you to come up, share your thoughts, whatever's on your mind. I wrote some little pointers down. Sound off about how your week has been. Sound off about how your personal wellness journey is going. Sound off about what's got you motivated this week. What has been one of your struggles this week? What is the goal that you want to achieve by next Thursday? I just want to hear from someone more than myself. And so on this platform, everyone's opinions are welcome. I always will drop the link because I don't want to chat by myself all the time. I mean, I've gotten used to it. Hi, I have 2 people here. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, I want to hear from other people. So I want to start doing these segments on Thursdays. I've decided 8:00 is a pretty good time for me. And on Thursdays, I'm usually in Victorville, not having to work out of the city. So it seems like it works. So anyway, what kind of tea are you drinking tonight? What kind of tea have you been sipping on this week? Just asking. For myself, not for a friend. Before we get into some of these things, I really want to renew our beautiful minds with this amazing word. Let me go find it. All right. This says, there's a time for everything. What in the hell?
The words of Kohelet.
Chapter 3.
Sorry. It started reading by itself. What in the heck? Not today. Okay. So it says there's a time for everything. This is Ecclesiastes 3. And this is not the version that I read earlier that I liked. All right, here we go. There's a time for everything. There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to uproot. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to tear down and a time to build. A time to weep and a time to mourn. I'm sorry, that's not what it says. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to scatter the stones and a time to gather them. Regina Courtney, if you're watching, that one was for you. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to search and a time to give up. A time to keep and a time to throw away. A time to tear and a time to mend. A time to be silent and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time to war and a time to peace. A time for peace. What do workers gain from their toil? He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the heart, in the human heart. Yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to the end. There's nothing new under the sun. Before I even got the courage, I guess the pure will and desire to come on this platform, I truly did not know how deep, I almost said, see, there's no other phrase, but I don't want to say that. I did not know how bad these YouTube streets are. I did not know the wickedness that goes on. I did not know how easily people get caught up and entangled in destructive behaviors. I did not know how things operated. I truly didn't. I still don't know everything, obviously. But I say all that to say, there is a time to expose. There's a time to hold people accountable. I'm not trying to add to the scripture. I'm just kind of saying some thoughts. But anyway, there's so much that I would like to say and would like to discuss. But the scripture here says there's a time to be silent and a time to speak. So maybe right now might not be the right time to discuss the things that are kind of on my mind. What do you think? There's a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. There's something that happened. And a couple of people really had to decide if they really wanted to continue to embrace someone or if it was time to refrain from embracing that person. And the opposite. Do they really need that person to embrace them? Hey, Spanish Harlem. Or do they need to distance themselves from toxicity? I'm always going to say, distance yourselves from toxicity. I'm always going to say that. It's not always easy. If you have a relationship with someone who's toxic, perhaps they're your mother, perhaps they're your sister. Those kind of relationships that are toxic, it's not easy to just separate your ties. It really isn't. But for the sake of being able to build yourself up and keep yourself well, you have to make those decisions. And so going back to YouTube, let me see. Okay, on January 17th of this year, let me go back to it if I can find it. I wrote some notes and I said, okay, I didn't set a date, but I said by this year, I want to, and I wrote, start a YouTube channel and I needed to choose a launch date. Exactly. It's not easy, but it's necessary. Whew. Yes. It's like out of self-preservation even. We have to learn how to really I'm going back to that scripture, refrain from embracing toxicity. Refrain from embracing things that do not edify us, that do not build us up. If we keep placing our feet in the fire, them Jones is gonna get burned. Okay, so if we keep submitting ourselves and subjecting ourselves to something that is toxic, abusive, brutal, aggressive, not only is it going to affect us, but we're going to start taking on some of those attributes. And I'm not making this up. Bad company corrupts good character. That's a fact. It's harder to be someone who stands for justice, peace, goodness, and hope, being around thugs and gangsters who are violent. Excuse me. I don't know, man. It's peppermint tea, good Lord. For example, right, I'm not a thug, I'm not a gangster, but if all of a sudden I start putting myself around thugs, and this might be elementary, but I'm just speaking. So, but anyway, if I start inserting myself in matters that gang members and gang affiliates tend to, how hard is it going to be for me to stick to my values when I'm putting myself in that environment? So that's why this matter has really been on my mind, because I did not intentionally get on YouTube to start engaging with certain toxic content. I got on YouTube as of January 17th to do simple things that make me happy. I wrote on here hair videos, crochet styles, because hi, LB. Thank you for coming back. Yeah, so I got on here to do simple things like crochet, hair videos, cooking, vacation blogs, personal and spiritual development, which I think is kind of what I'm doing here right now. Prayers and inspirational affirmations. I put shopping hauls, walking, fitness, and then I just put some other stuff, new recipes, and all that stuff. What I have found is I'm such a YouTube like person. I like to watch it all. I'm serious. Like my eyes are like glued to what is unfolding. And man, back in July, I was watching someone on YouTube. I really don't want to get into the names today. Remember, there's a time to refrain. There's a time to be silent and a time to speak. So I'm going by that. Back in July, I was watching a content creator, and I remember after like maybe an hour, maybe 40 minutes, however long I was watching, I started to feel so like bogged down. I started to feel like so heavy, so drained. And I was just like, what the heck? Why am I feeling like this? Why? I do all these things to keep my spirits up. I mean, if you guys could smell the aromatherapy that I got going on right now. Oh, and I do these things on purpose to keep myself alive. Right now, I'm diffusing. I'm diffusing this oil and this oil. See how it says calming blend? Oh, it's upside down. Calming blend. Excuse the crust around my cuticles. Wow. And see how this one says respiratory blend? Because when you breathe in and breathe out, there's something that is just remarkable about what these healing oils do. And so back to how I was feeling. So yeah, I have like all this, it's diffusing and it's remarkable. But back in July and onward, I started feeling so drained. So like, what the hell was going on? I was doing more physical fitness and like food prep, like nutritious things than I am right now. And I was still feeling bogged down. And obviously, hi, brown skin lady. Obviously, after watching some of that heavy, negative, toxic, just tainted or wicked content that makes good tea. Mind you, what kind of tea are you drinking tonight? After watching all that, man, it really affected me. So I had to learn. I can't watch everything that I want to watch. I can't entertain everything that's entertaining to me because of the effects that it has on me. I have to give this screen time breaks. So I remember starting this channel, I went hard. Like I put so many videos up. I exhausted myself because I was excited. Like it was fun to me. It was something, honestly, this is way out of my, am I talking too loud? Wow. This is way out of my comfort zone. Like super out of my comfort zone. But I wanted to challenge myself to do something that I've never done before. And in trying to reduce my anxiety, when you do something, okay, so if you have anxiety about doing something and you actually do it, it's very empowering and it actually can reduce your anxiety. So I tried it out. I tried it out with other things before I got on a public YouTube, and I found out, hey, this works. It started out with having hard conversations with people. It started out with having good, healthy boundaries, something I knew nothing about before. It started with, I'm gonna get back to that Spanish Harlem. It started with challenging myself with little goals at a time until I could kind of build myself up. And now I don't have a problem having hard conversations with people. I don't have guilt about expressing my opinions. I don't have guilt about the way that I feel. I've learned how to validate myself. I don't need external validation. But again, these are things that you grow to learn. So Spanish Harlem says, how do you feel about meditation and chakra stones? Meditation is amazing. It's amazing. It's so healing. It renews your mind just like the scriptures do, if not similar. Okay. I don't know about chakra stones though. And I would in fact love to learn what they are and how they can help reduce anxiety or help restore balance. I'm very, very interested. So I'm going to write that down. Chakra stones. Meditation works. It works wonders. I remember one time, I love everyone here. Shout out to everyone that's here. Thank you so much for being here. I remember one time, this was like not too long ago. I was trying to finish school and I was like within 2 weeks of finishing school. And yeah, brown skin lady, it is hard. It is hard. But once you recognize what meditation works for you and how to use it for specific reasons, you might find you might love it. You might in fact love it. But I remember sitting in my car. I was actually about to have a therapy appointment, and I was having like extreme anxiety. I was panicked beyond, like all I kept thinking was, I'm gonna fail. I'm not gonna graduate. I had thoughts I can't do it. Like I felt so tapped out. I was so stressed out. I was like, I could not breathe. I was taking puffs of my inhaler, like literally every 2 hours, every hour. I was in a bad way, y'all. I was really, really bad. And just thinking about it. So that's why we have respiratory breathe, so we can breathe and breathe in our essential oils. But anyway, I got on the Zoom with my therapist, and I was super elevated. I really was at a point where I almost couldn't talk. I was just trying to help, like, tell her like what I was so panicked about. Like I felt like I didn't feel like I was dying, but I just felt like if anyone has ever had like an anxiety episode or anything like that, you know exactly what I'm feeling. It's like your chest is so tight, you can't breathe, you're crying, and you're like just horrible. So she put on an anxiety meditation. Now it was a meditation that was specific for anxiety. And I just, at that point, I was just like, I sank into it because I didn't know what else to do. And after about, so overwhelmed. I was so overwhelmed, Queen of O'Hara. Hi, Queen. But that meditation that day, and I during my therapy session, I mean, we spent about 15 minutes. And I was in my car because I couldn't even get out of my car to go into where I think I was at work. So she played it, and I was still crying. I was still breathing heavy, but I listened to the meditation, Spanish Harlem, and lo and behold, after about 15 minutes, I was breathing normal. I was calm. I could think a lot more clearly. And my heart rate was going back to normal. And after that experience, I've been sold on meditation ever since. I know it works, and I've done it with like my job is really big on wellness. And so once a month they do it is like a baby elephant sitting on your chest. It's like your chest is it feels like your chest is expanded out to here, and you can't get in a breath almost. It's like it's a horrible, horrible feeling. And I have asthma. So whenever I get panicked like that, I literally can't breathe. And so that makes me like, it makes it worse. I'm being totally transparent because this is, we can sound off here. Everyone's opinions are welcome. And I love just being transparent if it can help someone else. So that experience made me a believer in meditation. And there's specific ones for anxiety. There's specific ones, that are meant to just help you have positive thoughts. It's endless. And let's see, my daughter gets that way with school. Yeah. And I have used different relaxation techniques, deep breathe, progressive muscle. Yes. Brown skin lady, I would love to share with you some. I'm all getting my stuff out. This, where is it at? This essential, it's over there by my other diffuser. I have an essential oil called Balance. And one of this company's representatives, I was watching a video that she was sharing, and she said that her child, her son actually had similar experiences like with school and stuff. And every morning what she found helped him at school is so she started every morning, she would take some of this oil. It's called Balance by doTERRA. She would take some of this oil, mix it with some like fractionated coconut oil or avocado oil, and she would rub it into the bottoms of his feet when she woke him up every morning. And there's such healing aspects of these essential oils that her son started doing better and better. And so every day, making it an everyday practice. Now he looks forward to it. He's even recognized how much he feels better. And there's some other things that they did too, but that was a part of the routine to help him with his anxiety and to help him not be so stressed and anxious about school. And I think there was more going on that they eventually found out, but that definitely did help. I didn't realize there were different meditations to address different kinds of anxiety. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I love to meditate, but I've heard many people mention that stones help to balance you. I'm not familiar with stones, but I'm interested in learning. I am too. I am absolutely too. I'm actually going to a gem and crystal show tomorrow. Okay, Queen of O'Hara, when we come, if you are able to come back next Thursday, can you please share with us what you've learned? Because I think all of us here are interested in, our personal health and wellness, and for our own children too. And well, I don't have any children besides my dogs. And by the way, if you hear something that sounds like a lawnmower, my dog is snoring really loud. And I do apologize about that. Yes. Please come back, Queen of O'Hara, and tell us about the gem and the crystal show and what you've learned, and if there's any healing components that can come from using gems and crystals. I've heard of like the Himalayan sea salt, like rock, but I haven't tried it. Oh, wow, I have to get that. I use doTERRA. Yes. It's Balance. It's the Balance oil. Right now I'm diffusing Breathe and Adaptive. And Adaptive is like Serenity. It's like lavender mixed with mint. Oh my God. You guys, I wish that I could like, I wish you guys could, that did not make any sense. I wish you could just breathe in the complete aromatherapy that I have going on right now. I recommend for anyone, even just to calm your mind, even just to feel good and feel amazing. I mean, I use these oils for everything, for cleaning, for health. I'll rub them on, and I mean, they smell good. I'm sold. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. She said, yes, I have, and a huge amethyst and quartz. I have that. Oh, okay. You must mean you have the Himalayan sea salt rock. Okay, so Queen of O'Hara, what does it do for you? What are the benefits of having something like that? I feel bad. My daughter had gotten into crystals, and I chastised her. I thought it was a dark practice. My old country, brainwashed my spiritual views. Brown skin lady. And you know what? I don't think that is uncommon, especially if you've grown up in like a religious, kind of a household. I can speak from my own experience, like anything having to do with like spirituality outside of Christianity has always been taught to me that it's witchcraft and sorcery. And I'm finding out, at this delicate old age, that is not true. Because first and foremost, we are spiritual beings. We're spiritual beings first before we get this skin on us. So, but I think, brown skin lady, I think just look into it more. And maybe you and your daughter can learn together, and you can kind of guide her learning so that she doesn't fall into any of, like, dare I say, like black magic or anything like that. Okay, Queen of O'Hara, I'm interested in learning about gems and crystals and stones, and you're interested in learning about essential oils. So I think it's a match made in heaven, because I'm a huge believer, yes, in essential oils. On Guard is the best. Like, I had a double ear infection a couple weeks ago, and I was diffusing On Guard. That looks crazy, around my house, and oh my God, it smells so good. It was the only thing that kind of helped me feel a little bit better. Have you talked about singing bowls? I haven't. I don't know what that is. Is that like sound therapy? I'm gonna write that down. Okay, so Spanish Harlem said chakra stones. We talked about meditation, and then gems, crystals. If I don't write it down, I'm not going to remember. I have a terrible memory. Gems, crystals, and stones. And now singing bowls. Singing bowls. Okay, LB, is that audio therapy or sound therapy? Let me go back up here. The sea salt is good for a lot of things, and they have spas that also have salt caves. Okay, for a more intense effect. Oh, so what is the sea salt good for? Okay, allergies, air purification. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. Oh, okay, and salts. See, this is great. This is what I love. How we can learn from each other. Brown skin. Don't be ashamed. We all have to elevate and grow. We all evolve, and at the pace in which God designs. I will definitely look into it more and learn with her. Yes, learn with her. And I think that is so empowering that you and her can learn together, and you can kind of break some of the, like you said, antiquated thinking that keeps us actually in bondage. And God, says that we are free. We are free, and we are free indeed. Do I see what I see? Do I see what I see? Where is it? Okay, I'm sorry. I got lost. HLC in the building. Sorry. Hi, HLC. You just make me smile. Welcome, welcome. We're sounding off, talking about different things. Yes. Okay, I think so. Oh, okay. Sound therapy with the singing bowls. Okay. Not sound therapy, singing bowls. I'm going to look into that. I'm going to look into all that tonight. Hi, HLC. Welcome. Yeah. Okay. Sound. Oh, I think I saw something like that when I went to the spa. There was a class, and I think it was meditation, and they were using like, I don't want to say like a gong, but it was different, like different sounds and wind instruments. And it was really interesting. I didn't know what it was, but that might have been what it was. Do you mind me asking, are you a therapist? Oh, that's very interesting. I don't mind you asking. I'm not a therapist. Why do you ask? It helps with sleep. Oh, okay. That's good to know. I'm going to have to check this out because, I have extreme insomnia. I have to do so many damn I don't want to say rituals. That was a bad word. Routines at nighttime just to freaking calm down and go to sleep. But it is what it is. Everybody has their, I guess, their idiosyncrasy that, they just have to deal with. Let me go. You guys are amazing. I see so many subscribers anxious, stressed, etc. I know, because all the content creators are getting attacked. I know, Spanish Harlem. Subscribers are feeling the toxicity. Yes. The topic is necessary right now. I 1000% agree. You have no idea, like, just the sheer shock. I'm serious. Like, every single day, there's something new. There's someone hates someone else. I'm so sorry about that. Someone is doing fireworks outside. But anyway, yes, it's very necessary to talk about this right now. And I'll say it again. There's nothing new under the sun, but there's a time to heal. There's a time to tear down, but there's a time to rebuild. There's a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing for our own self-preservation and our own self-protection. Okay? There's a time to be silent and a time to speak. And right now, I feel strongly with you, Spanish Harlem, that we have to start talking more and more about how to distance ourselves from toxicity and renew our minds. We have to be what is that scripture? It's in Romans 12. We have to be we have to renew our minds. That's all I can think of. We just have to keep our minds renewed. We have to keep ourselves grounded, and we have to practice discipline in our own lives. And that means even taking time away from the screen. Hey, brown skin lady and queen of O'Hara. Hey, hood life. Sorry, I know you guys don't talk like that, so I'm not making fun of you. It's also for chakra healing, spiritual. Relaxation. Okay. So, OB, you're talking about singing bowls. You know what I'm going to do? Next Thursday, when we come back for another sound off at 8:00. I'm going to bring whatever information that I find, I'm going to bring that here, and we can talk about it. It's also good for, here it is, for chakra. Okay. Yes. And I love percussion. So this sounds like something that's right up my alley. And plus, I like to sing. I'm not like a good singer or anything, but I do like to worship. It's like my saving grace. I'm going to go through these comments, and then I want to get on. Hi, Life. I like your backdrop. Thank you. It's a hummingbird. Oh man, this chair is stuck on this thing. I love hummingbirds, guys, because they mean balance, harmony, I don't want to, tranquility, peace, abundant. I mean, it's just symbolic for so many positive things. And I have 2 hummingbirds on my arms, one over here, because I like them so much. I had to get them tattooed on me. I mean, yes. Hi, everyone. Thank you for being so welcoming, everyone. You sound like a therapist. Good vibes. All right. Well, I'm not a therapist yet. We'll just say it that way. I don't know if I think they actually help, but I figure it can't hurt. Yes. Yeah. And that's something that's very true too. The gems, the crystals, the stones, they might not work for everybody. The essential oils, they might not work for everybody. And one reason is they might cause allergies. Some people might have allergies or have an allergic reaction, like especially some of them that are really strong, like peppermint. Woo! I can't diffuse peppermint because it's too strong. I use the peppermint. I put a drop on my palm, and I will put my thumb in there like this, and I'll rub the peppermint in, and obviously I'll wash my hands first, right? Because and then you'll just stick it to the roof of your mouth, and woo, I'm talking about opening you up, woo, freshening your breath. But diffusing it, no. It's way too strong. So everything doesn't work for everybody. And that's one thing about this personal development. You have to find out what works for you, and do things that don't violate your conscience, basically. You are great with people and very empathetic. Oh, thank you so much. I'm going to talk to you later, girl. Yeah, she does have good vibes. Thank you. I try. It's not like this 24/7. Let me tell you, I have to really prepare. I have to do the work. I have to do the work for myself. I have to walk in these shoes and literally practice what I preach. And sometimes it's damn hard. I'm just saying. I love positive energy and being uplifting and everything, but it effing takes work. And it takes a relationship with Yahweh, God Almighty. Yes, Queen, you never know what might help. Yes, you never know until you try. Yes. And that's one thing. I'm so open to trying anything that has to do with wellness and healing. I'm very open, if not trying it at first, at least in learning about it. Because if it doesn't work for me, I can always share it with somebody else. I can bark. I can relate. Oh, yeah, when my dogs were barking. Oh, my God. Yes, I'm sorry about that, guys. They're my babies, though. That's why I put them in my little intro. Let's see. Now I see how it is when, you try to keep up with the chat. Let's see. Oh, here it is. We like animals. Yes, we're animal lovers over here. Brown skin lady, cause Ambien makes me do weird stuff. So I'll try a salt lamp. Oh my God. I've heard some things about Ambien, like people like sleepwalking and not like remembering like what in the heck they did. Woo! Woo! Okay, this is way, way up. No, I don't even want to talk about that. Should I? I don't know. It just reminded me of like, if I don't know if you guys remember, like back in the day, like I'm old, right? There was a rapper named Big Lurch, and I think that's his name. But I remember this story. It disgusted me and fascinated me at the same time. But this particular rapper, I guess he was using PCP, and okay, allegedly, my memory. I don't want my memory to fail me, and me telling a lie up in here. But so he was high on PCP, and he ended up I can't even he did something that he did not have any recollection of something heinous, and he had no idea. And when I started hearing stories about Ambien, I was like, what is in that pharmaceutical? Does anyone want to come up and talk to me? It's okay if you don't, but I would love anyone to come up. That would be cool. I have never used them, but I've always wanted to try. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. You would be surprised on how many people do not know how to decompress. I know. People go to bed stressed and wake up stressed. Not healthy at all. Spanish Harlem, you have so much knowledge. Everything you're saying is so accurate. So accurate. So accurate. There are a number of things that you can do to decompress. Like we said, meditation, reading a book. One thing that I try to make a habit of doing every single week, because I have so much screen time, and whenever I can remember, always, when I'm at home and I'm preparing a meal and I'm eating my meal, I will literally sit and eat my meal at the table. I live by myself. I'll sit at the table by myself with no sound, no screen, no music playing, just me and my plate. And honestly, it's because sometimes we're watching so much content, especially as YouTubers. I'm so guilty. YouTube is my absolute guilty pleasure, along with sweets and ice cream and buying journals and all kinds of other stuff, and shopping and Bath and Body Works. Anyway, so sitting at the table at least once a week, just enjoying my meal, it gives me time to just unplug. I will turn my laptop off. I will hide my phone. I'll put it somewhere. I'll not hide it, but I'll turn it off and put it somewhere where I can't just like readily reach it, because you know how quick I get bored, and I'll take one bite and then I'll be like reaching for my phone. And so no, I intentionally make time just to do that, as a way for me to decompress, hear my own thoughts, and not be feeding myself with other people's rhetoric all day. Does that make sense? You have to unplug, guys. You have to unplug. Listen to Queen of Harlem. This is facts. Yes, Spanish Harlem. We don't learn how to deal with stress. Yeah, we don't. And that's something we have to continue to grow in. And it takes effort. I have essential oil called Chill Pill. Really? I use it before. Okay, so what brand is that? What does it smell like, LB? Oh, I'm all like, I can smell it if you, wow. I also hear great things about oils, but just, yes, make sure they're 100% natural. Yes. That's why I always stick to doTERRA brand, because it's natural. You'll never, it's not cut with anything. You can cut it with coconut oil, avocado oil, or something like that. Like if you want to infuse it in your skin, but it's sold straight up. Yes, Queen. I had a client that took Ambien. Oh my God, and went into psychosis. He almost took his life. Yes, oh my God. But thankfully his family was able to stop him. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Oh my God, I went back too far. It takes, Queen O'Hara, it takes a toll on the body. Yes, stress takes an absolute toll on the body. It makes us sick. We can't think critically when we're stressed. We don't execute the best decisions. We don't have good executive decision making when we're stressed. I was thinking that at Spanish Harlem, I'm decompressing. Oh, as I enjoy the show, thanks to Andrea. Her life, you deserve this. I hope that you light a candle. Whatever other things that make you relax. I hope that you are taking that time. Soak your feet. Do things that matter to you. Do things that make you happy. Coming on this YouTube makes me happy. Cooking used to make me happy before I got so unmotivated to do it, but do things that make you happy. If you ever watch my videos, you will hear mine. Okay. Queen of are you talking about your dog? I'm gonna go check it out. Let's see what she says. Hood Life says, at Brown Skin Lady 81, you're a good speaker and have good vibes. I enjoy listening to you. How sweet. Aw, TYHLC. Let's not. Yes. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm screaming. Yoga is, oh my God. Yoga does wonders. It even improves your flexibility. It really, it does wonders for your whole body wellness, for your fitness, your mind, like everything. Yes, we love good vibes over here. We absolutely do. That's what it's all about. Sometimes you need the silence. You would never lie. Especially like if you already are prone to like anxiety and you're hearing like, okay, obviously we know everybody's not going to get along here on YouTube. But when we see people that we like fighting with each other and going after each other, yes, let's be honest, it has an effect on us. It makes us sad. It makes me sad. How about you? It has an effect on us. Andrea, I will join you when I get out of the show. Okay, perfect. I will wait because I plan on being here until about 9:30. Ara is the brand. Okay, so the chill pill. If I don't write it down, I will not remember. Chill pill oil is by AURA brand. Thank you, LB. Definitely going to look into that. Her life. YouTube is my guilty pleasure too. I know, right? I use it as a way to procrastinate. I need more self-discipline in my life. We all do. And I love that you have a level of self-awareness, HLC, that you can recognize that you need more discipline in your life. You can't let me see, you can't grow until you acknowledge what you need or want to grow in, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So we all have room to grow. We all have areas that we can improve on and become better at. We can do better and be better. I have a friend that goes to sleep with her headphones on, listening to YouTube Messy Beef. Huh? How did she do that? I would never be able to watch that YouTube beef trying to go to sleep. She is stressed day and night. Wow. See, I've talked to her, but she won't listen to me. This is exactly what I'm saying. When we see this toxic stuff going on YouTube and we're taking all this stuff in, like, trust me, we're soaking it up like a sponge. It's going to affect us. All that toxic stuff is going to be imparted into us because we're taking it in to our inner canals. That's going in our psyche, in our heart, in our body, and we're consuming it. That's exactly, so we're consuming toxic stress. Sometimes it's okay if you have, an awareness of like, okay, I can handle this right now, but being caught up in it day and night, without taking a break, that can become very, very dangerous to your mental health, to your physical health. Hear her! Why didn't you get a notification? YouTube's trying to play me, y'all. Hey, hear her. YouTube be tripping. Hey. Welcome. YouTube be tripping, man. But I'm glad you came. You came just in time. Chill Pill has citrus. Oh, no wonder. Citrus, sweet orange, lavender, patchouli, peppermint, and sweet basil. Oh my God, that's a recipe for like woosah. Especially that lavender and orange. Oh my God. Those are like two of my favorite. Yes, bark bite. Oh, bark. Yes, my dogs. I'm glad we have some more dog lovers up in here. Yes, great idea, Spanish Harlem. Every time I do that, it goes way up. Aurora, okay. Oh, not Aurora. Aura Kasha. CACIA. All right, so those of you who are just coming in, we're talking about some warm, smooth, calm wellness things going on. We have some things that we need to look into to help us with decompressing, getting rid of anxiety, and creating balance within our own selves. So I'm gonna keep that up there for a second. We talked about chakra stones. We talked about aromatherapy, because that's all I'm about. Okay, aromatherapy and actual therapy if you need it. I will say that again for the choir. Actual therapy helps. Get into therapy. You got to do the work if you want to do better. You got to do the work if you want to do better, feel better, and live better. Doesn't happen on its own. It's not automatic. You have to put in the effort. And you got to keep going, even if you're not where you want to be. None of us have arrived. None of us. Even the PhDs on this earth, none of us have arrived. We got to do the work. So we talked about gemstones. I think it was Queen of O'Hara is going to a gem and crystals. Is it a class or a seminar tomorrow? And so hopefully she can come back next Thursday at 8:00 and let us know. Thank you. And let us know what she's learned about the gems, the crystals and stones, and how it can help our wellness. How can it enhance our well-being? That's what I want to know. We talked about salts, and then LB brought up singing bowls and the chill pill oil that we're all, we got to look into these things, guys. We got to educate each other. I'm not going against YouTube, but we need to take a break from YouTube, especially if it's affecting you. You're damn right. You got to learn how to unplug and get away from the screen completely. That means get off of social media completely. When's the last time you unplugged from your phone, from music, and went out in nature and enjoyed the beauty of simple nature? When's the last time you unplugged from all your devices and spent real time with a loved one without a phone, without an electronic to distract you? Because that's what it is. Make it fast. Oh, you're talking about because she went to take a shower. No wonder I didn't see her anymore. I forgot she said she had to go take a shower. Spanish Harlem. Hey. You can't relax like that. She's addicted. I completely understand. Oh, you're talking about the friend. Damn it. You're talking about the friend that goes to sleep with playing the YouTube beef. I mean, let me ask you, is it that important for us to know every single beef that's going on? Is it like, honestly, let's take a self inventory really, really quick. Is it that important for us to be in the know about every person's content, every person's commentary, every person's beef, every person's I don't know what else I wanted to add, but is it that important for us to be glued to our screen so much? One time my screen hours said your screen time hours have increased by like a wild number of percent. And I was like, huh? Okay, that's a huge red flag. I know myself well enough to know if I'm viewing too long, it's for me. I have my own safety plan, right, for my own wellness. That's a huge red flag. So if I'm having too much screen time, that means something else in my life is lacking big time, whether it be my relationships with my family, whether it be in my work or when I was in school. So you got to take self-inventory. Hood Life. No, Spanish Harlem says at Hood Life Chronicles, yes, she's addicted to YouTube, but she won't listen to me. It's actually affecting her life. Spanish Harlem, since you have firsthand experience to exactly what I'm talking about, can you discuss what some of I don't want to say like symptoms, what are some of the effects that you see affecting your friend, if that makes sense? Just like list them out. Do you like, are her eyes bloodshot red? I know you said she's stressed. It'll do that to you. When you see people fighting, you're exposing yourself to violence. Okay, let's just keep it real. Think of a wow. Sorry, I'm getting dry. Think of a child who's grown up in a home where both the parents are fighting all the time, and they're going back to back. They're going like F you and what else? What do they say? I don't know. But I don't cuss like unless I'm like pissed off. And so I can't just like think of a scenario where it's just hard. It sounds too fake. But just think of a child growing up with parents who are violent towards one another and how that might affect them. That same toxic effect as how watching all this YouTube beef and even interacting with it and engaging in it and taking sides with it and following what shout out to Freckles, the therapist perspective, said in one of her videos, that group think mentality, when you're just like, you're on the wagon for however long the ride is, you don't even know the person you're following. You just know you like them and you're like, yeah, I'm on their side. But how far are you going to follow that person? When you're on the wagon with them and they're cussing out somebody for no reason, are you then going to be like, yeah, F you? What did they do to you? Why? Why would you put yourself in that mindset to even like just follow along? YouTube has been glitching everyone's notifications today. Oh, okay. So the internet is still broke. Bring your dog on. Okay. Come here, little boo. Hi, Tuna. Okay, little boo went to go get her toy. This is Tuna. Say hi. This is the one that was snoring and sounded like a lawnmower. Hi, little baby. Girl, God, her breath stinks so bad. Oh, and you're gonna yawn right there. This is Tuna. Her name is Sophia Tuna. Come here, little boo. Come here, little boo, little boo. It's my little boo. Okay. This is Chloe. Say hi. This way, Chloe. This way. Look at. She has like a little cherry eye. This is Chloe. Say hi. She can't focus on anything for longer than a second. She's a little She's my special needs dog, and I love her so much. Her name is, can you see her name? Her name is, you can't even see it too. Her name is Chloe, but I call her Little Boo because she's my little boo. Okay, now she's gonna go bring her all 10,000 of her toys to me to throw them. Just because. Do you have Dog's Head Life? I never seen any of your pets. I just saw Wham, Bam, Pam. Wait a second. I just saw Wham, Bam, Pam, Andre Nelson. You did? Is Pam here? I'm all loud. You guys have to excuse me. I'm so damn loud. What happened to You by Bruce Perry? I highly recommend. Is that a song? What happened to you? Where's Brown Skin Lady? By Bruce Perry. Okay, Queen of O'Hara. Is that a song? It's actually okay. Okay. Gotta check it out. Yes, me and Pam have spoke, and I have seen her as well. I'm glad she's back. I am too, Hood Life. Hood Life, I'm just gonna say, like, oh my God, that just about broke my heart when I saw you and Pam. Not having that misunderstanding. I mean, I was so sad. I know you saw me putting all those sad face. I'm always laughing, putting laughing emojis in everyone's chat because I'm just so entertained by like the smallest thing. I laugh at everything, and I was just so like, oh, my heart was so broken when I saw you guys had a misunderstanding. But I'm glad you guys worked it out. Yes, let's stop the stigma surrounding therapy. Yes, there's nothing wrong with saying what you need. Her life is gonna join the stream. I'm gonna put some of these comments up too. So, hey,
Hey,
hi,
hey, boo.
how are you?
I'm fine. I just want you to know how proud I am of you. You're
Oh,
beautiful. I love your energy. And yeah, I talked to Pam, and so we worked a lot of stuff out. And so I was on the live with her with Linda Milkins, but so there's really no beef. Whatever I go through or what I'm going through, I think it's a lot see and say, and I don't. One of my friends told me, one of my friend that's a content creator told me that I wait and then when it builds up, I explode, and that's what it is. But y'all know my heart. Um, but this really helps me. It helps me to decompress, listening to your channel, learning things that could actually help me. I know, I try to be a nice person 80% of the time, but God is still working on me. And
yeah.
but I people's like, why you delete the stuff? I delete it because I'm not happy with my performance. And so I don't care about like the content. I think I took Sunny's to her thing 1,600 views. I don't care about the money. That don't mean nothing to me. If I'm not happy with the content and it's causing problems, I've even went back and forth with that, but I actually finally like took that off as far as with her. And so God is still working on me. I'm not perfect, but people like you remind me a lot of Freckles. I just want you to know that you do. And that's why
Okay.
people are like, are you a therapist?
All
Because
right.
Freckles be in the mess with us. Okay. Let me
I
tell you, she be in
know.
my chest, she be in the mess, but she's not disrespectful.
Yeah.
She's not offensive to no content creators, and neither are you. But when it comes to healing, because even if you drag whatever if you got a conscience, you're gonna heal. I'm not that person that can drag, do. I don't want to drag. I just don't know how to put my energies to where it's not building up to where I explode. And so One of my content creators, he told me, you peep a lot of stuff, you discern a lot of stuff, but it gets so much to where when you explode, people's like, what's going on? So I'm really enjoying your show. I'm really decompressing.
Good, good,
I was supposed
good.
to go on and do a show today, but I had already
C19.
said that I wasn't going to do that because I'm just trying to decompress and get my mind together and get my
Yeah.
spirit right. And all that means is that I have a conscience. So hopefully I'll be okay by Sunday so we can do um our game night and then go from there. But I really appreciate you and Freckles, people like you, even though the YouTube beef and the stuff is like at a whirlwind. Y'all standing there and being that light is a guide for
Yeah.
other people. And y'all older,
Okay.
y'all younger than me. I mean, I'm old enough to be y'all mother, and y'all
Not
younger
quite.
than me. What?
I don't
What?
think
Why are
you're
you
old.
laughing?
I don't think you're old enough to be my mom.
I don't know. I think I am, but as for doing that yoga, Arthur not gonna let me do that yoga. I'm about to say my knees are really, really bad. Arthur not gonna let me do that yoga, but everything else I'ma try. I like hearing about the crystals. How do you get started on that?
Yeah.
How do you who saw having those things y'all don't think, but just like Spanish Harlem, I appreciate what she's saying because I am constantly, my son cares directly on me. I have two other kids. So much of them is pulling on me, and I am constantly stressed. I get no
Mhm.
break. I get no vacation. This is constant,
Absolutely.
and I think that's what you're seeing.
So let me
So
ask you this, her life, because I hear what you're saying, but my question to you is, what do you do, whether it be every day or every week? What do you incorporate into your daily life that is your personal time for self care? What is that, and what does that look like for
nothing. It's constantly work. It's constantly work. Trying to stay on top. Trying to be the mom and the dad to my children. And I have
you?
grown kids. So
Right.
this is what it is. So as far as going, and now my mom, she's in a wheelchair. So
Mhm.
it's like that's what it is. I don't have time to have vacation and do this because it's so many people depending on me.
Mhm.
And so like when I said that person came by my house, and I don't know if that was YouTube or personal. Now I'm start really thinking that was a personal situation that I had with someone.
Okay.
And so I don't want people thinking that I'm crazy. It happened, but I also felt what Kenya went through because that's not a good feeling. It shook me all day to where I couldn't work and do what I need to do for my kids. It shook me because I didn't know their intentions. And so I just have to put faith in God. He put me in that place for a reason, to where I can react and protect myself, and I'm grateful for that. But it's constantly with me. It's constantly work, 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 work. This has been for the last 20 plus years of my life. It's all I know. So
Mm.
just listen to your live. I I don't didn't come want to come up because I need this as a positive reinforcement to help me to decompress. This may be all I get. You see what I'm saying? I still have to
Mhm.
live. I still got bills to pay. I still got a mortgage and yada yada. But
Right.
just hearing it and listening, if I don't come up, it's not no disrespect to you. You're
Oh.
helping me, brown
Oh.
skin lady. You're helping me. Other positive creators, Freckles, you're helping me. But one thing I like about you and her, y'all be in there, y'all be hearing the mess, but y'all don't react to the mess. When you
Yeah.
do react, it's in a positive way to help
Yeah.
the community. So I want y'all to know how important y'all are to us. And we all, everybody want to get along and be happy, Dory. But the reality of the situation, that may work and that may not work. But I want y'all to know what a big part y'all play in this community, being that positive voice, being that channel we can go and decompress. So keep doing what you're doing, girl. I
Nice.
I just I know you're gonna succeed. I see that potential in you. So keep doing what you're doing, and I'm grateful and I'm thankful to that.
I wish I could give you a big hug.
Oh, your smile is enough, girl. Your smile is enough, and I am so proud of you.
Thank
So
you
just
so
keep doing what you're
much.
doing. But I did want to come in and share, but I don't
HSC.
want to stay on here. I want to drop down, and I want to continue to listen to
Okay.
y'all and decompress.
I'm going to challenge you before you drop down. Okay. I really need you after this live ends or whenever you log off. I really need you to take a self inventory and realize some things that you have been doing somehow for whatever reason right now at this point in your life, some of those things are no longer working for you. So now you need to take self inventory, if I can just give my suggestion, and start intentionally building time for yourself into your daily schedule. It could be 10 minutes in the morning where you have a cup of coffee outside to yourself and smoke a cigarette or whatever that might be look like for you.
Yeah,
But
I
you
don't smoke, but you were saying
okay.
like light a candle. What would be
Yes.
helpful to me is like what scents, because if I get a honey bun scent, I'm gonna want to eat. Okay, so what scents promote peace and tranquility? That's what I need. To know
Yes.
a candle I can do, taking a breath I can do. I used to feed birds every morning. I think I'm gonna go back to doing that. And
Yes,
but I
exactly.
would have like 300 birds in my yard. I stopped feeding them because the chicken hawks would come and try and kill them in front of me. So I'm
Who?
fattening these birds up for the chicken hawks to come and kill them. But I love like nature.
Uh-oh. Did you put yourself on mute?
Hold on. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. I'm sorry. So somebody was texting me. I hate it when people
Oh,
do that on your phone and then it wipes you out. But anyway, I
yeah.
was I was feeding birds and I had a swing in my backyard and I had bird feeders, I had bird bath and everything. And just being one with nature kind of really helped me.
Okay.
I would get like 300 birds in my yard. What bothered me was the chicken hawks would come and try to kill. They would kill them in front of us.
Oh
And
my God.
so
Okay.
I was like, well, I'm fattening these birds for them to be killed in this way. So,
Yeah. Well,
but
what else can you do? Can you go on a walk with your son in the evening or do meditation for 5 minutes? You need to implement
yeah,
something.
it won't be with him because my son is very neutral.
Okay.
He's neurostimuli. Sometimes he's stimmy and he gets excited for a little of anything, and
Right.
it's a whole different ordeal with that. But anyway, I
Got
I'm gonna listen to your channel and get my ideas, and
Okay.
that's gonna be my goal to
Love
do
it.
that
Love
and
it.
get away from this YouTube and stuff. So that's why I didn't go on there tonight. Um, because I'm trying to actually regroup and see, you know, I'm just trying to get away with it. I guess I'm just trying to decompress, at this point.
Yeah, definitely. And sometimes you have to unplug to recharge. And I say this all the time because I know that you have such a big heart to help people. Um, but here's one thing I learned the hard way. You can't pour from an empty cup. You can't help people
Mm,
when you're not helping yourself. It's
that's
it's,
true.
it's very counterintuitive. So fill yourself up first so that you have everything that you want to give. So that you have the capacity, the energy, the motive, and the strength, honestly, to keep doing the things that you love doing, which is helping people. But you
Yeah,
got to
I
pour
do
into
love to help
yourself.
people. I do love to help people, and I don't like taking that from them. God do put me in a position to where I can help people. But yes, you're exactly right. I need to take care of me first. And so I'm gonna do this one giveaway Sunday because I promised my subbies.
Yeah.
But after that, I need to take care of me.
Yeah.
Put like Chronicles.
I agree. And I support you 100%. I
I
always
know,
have
and you
from the
always
very
have.
first video, from the very first.
I know, and I've been supporting you too.
You
But I'm
have.
definitely going to be sharing your videos more because you should have more subscribers, girl. You should be at least halfway or even close to the 1,000. So I'm gonna do my part
You know
to help
what?
you
I'll
get
get there
there.
in God's timing. Like
Yeah, that's
this
true.
is about sowing good seeds and putting good seeds in the ground.
And you're putting them, and they're gonna come up. Just keep doing what you're doing, girl. They're gonna come up.
I will. My
But
grandma's
anyway,
calling.
I'm gonna drop down because I want to hear Brown Skin. I like her. I like listening to her.
Okay.
Um, and I want to hear what she got to say. So anyway, I
Okay.
love you. Keep doing what you're doing.
I love
Thank
you
you
too,
for
Good
all the
Life.
advice and take care.
You too. We'll see you soon.
All right. Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye. I love Hood Life. One thing that I will say is anytime I've ever gone into her chat, I always feel welcome. Her mods are excellent. I mean, it's really a fun and loving, chill kind of community. And so I hope you keep doing what you're doing, Hood Life, and I hope you continue to grow and set, these small self-care goals for yourself because you need it. You need that self-care. Now I'm going to shift gears just a little bit because it's almost 9:30. And by the way, um, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here, for participating in the chat, for giving your nuggets of wisdom for all of us to learn from you. That's what this sound off is about. Sorry. I just get excited. I just get so excited. Please hit the like button. If you think this topic might help somebody, please feel free to share it. This is not, yeah, I'll just say that. If you feel like it'll help someone, feel free to share it. All right. So I'm going to shift gears a little bit because this is one of the things I wanted to make sure that I said. Okay. So I was in, I'm sorry. Let me throw this. Okay. I was going to throw my dog's toy because she's just, her little paws are pressing into my thighs. Like, here she goes again. Okay. Let me focus. So I was in a chat the other day. Like I said, I'm guilty. I confess. I'm a YouTube junkie. I'm a YouTube addict. I love to watch and chat. I love to chat. So I was in a chat the other day and someone asked, and I was literally like, you know how they say you're in the bushes? See, let me throw this real quick. I was literally in the bushes and someone asked a very, very, very interesting question. The question that they asked was, man, I always like to do voices, but that's just my own thing because my voice is going to match this girl's or this person's attitude. So this person asked, why is it important to hear her? Why is it important to that we hear what she has to say? And the person was like, I'm just asking. Seriously though, like, see, this is where my attitude, see, I'm not perfect. Don't even think I am, please, God. So then, I come out the bushes. Hey, Toy. I know you're probably calling someone else boo, but hey, boo. You're talking to her. So someone was like, why do we need to hear what her has to say? Why is it so important that we hear her? And so I go, okay, I'm a natural born advocate. It's in me. I ride for the cause of justice. I ride for that. And that will never change. So anyway, I came from out of the bushes and I start to type. And not in a rude way, not in a disrespectful way, but I just clearly stated a fact. And my response was, we should take, I didn't say all this, but I said, basically, we should listen to hear her. Because just as we would listen to you and hear you out, her voice matters as well as yours. Her voice matters just like yours does. And so her response was, I'm sorry, I don't want to say their response, because I don't know what gender, and I don't want to misgender anybody. I really don't. But their response was, at Andrea Nelson, I disagree. And I said, at such and such, obviously you disagree. And so the person says, so at Andrea Nelson, what's your point? And I said, at such and such and such, as stated, just as your voice matters and everyone else, so does hear hers. And I said, I just basically said, not like I'm sorry, but I wish that you would know that this also applies to you. Your voice matters. Didn't get any other response. So I really hope that sank in, because if she ever questions, okay, little boo, if she ever has that question ever again, I'm sorry, if they ever have that question ever again about anybody else, why do we need to listen to such and such? Why should we listen to this person? Nobody's voice should be muted. Nobody. That's why it's important for everyone to know that it's not okay to try to silence people. It's not okay to try to censor people. Those kinds of things, like, you can hear my voice, the agitation in my voice kind of increasing, and I apologize for that. But those are the kinds of things that, like, seriously, like, not even joking, like seriously trigger me. Because why is it okay for you to speak your mind and for you to state your piece, but it's not okay for someone else to, because they have a difference of opinion? So that's not going to fly here. Because on this platform and in this space, I believe everyone's voice matters. Everyone has an individual opinion, just as everybody has their individual fingerprint. Even identical twins have a different fingerprint or a varying, I don't know. Let me not say that as fact. But anyway, everybody has their own fingerprint. And what you were born to do with the purpose that God has birthed inside of you, no one else can do. What her was born to say and born to do, and the purpose that's built in her life and in the creation of her design, nobody else can fill her shoes. Nobody else can speak the way she can speak. Nobody, and this goes for everybody. Nobody else has your fingerprint. Nobody else has your purpose. Your purpose is for you and for you only. And for somebody to try to shut you up, silence you, and mute you, as in to say the purpose that you were born to fulfill before you die has no meaning and does not matter, that's where I draw the line. That's where I have to have a clear conscience about what I'm doing to speak up for that. Her has been 100% correct on most of theories. Problem, she has a gift. We don't see it when she do. Okay. That's a fact. You're correct. Twins. Oh, okay. So yes, even twins have their own separate fingerprint. Thank you, her. Thank you, because I thought that was true, but I didn't want to be misinformed and spread something that was not the truth. So the point is, it really should grind everybody's gears when you see a mob squad, whether we want to call it trolls or haters or what's another word? I don't know. Whatever term of non-endearment that we want to call people, when we see a mob of individuals coming after a single individual to try to shut them up, discredit them, and whatever else, make them look crazy, speak on them like their thoughts and opinions are coming off as too this, too that, too angry, too emotional, too whatever. I'm asking you to take a self-inventory of what you're seeing. Open your eyes and look at what's right in front of you. If a whole mob has to come after one person to try to shut her up, there's something majorly wrong with that, in my opinion. If these channels have to report to a boss, they have to follow a narrative. I'm going to leave that up there for a while, because I think this is what it's really kind of boiling down to, right? When you have a lot. Oh, okay. I'm going to come back to Spanish Harlem so I can get back down. Hi, Freckles. Call me weird. Right. Call you weird. Call you emotional. What twins means? I'm old and confused. Twins are identical twins. Like if a pregnant woman is giving birth to identical twins, that means that they're giving birth to an egg that was split in utero. So you have one egg, right? That was, what is the damn word? Inseminated. That egg is then miraculously split into two. This becomes two zygotes, which will become embryos, which will become fetuses, which will become babies. So that's identical twins. You have two people born from one egg. that was fertilized with one sperm. So even those two individuals born from one egg with one sperm have separate fingerprints because they were born with their own design. Even though they came from the same egg, God birthed them with purpose. They may not have the same purpose or destiny as the other. Freckles, hey girl, y'all stay up so late. Is it late? What time zone are you in? Just popping in to support. I'll have to catch the replay. Gotta get back to sleep. Hey, chat. Okay, Freckles, you have a wonderful night. Make sure you do some deep breathing before you go to sleep so that you can fall right back to sleep with no problem. Okay? So let's see. Okay, so Hope, did that answer your question? Heard about what does twins mean? Okay, so let's go back to Spanish Harlem. If these channels have to report to a boss, they have to follow a narrative. I believe that to be 100% true. Let's just take, this was not in my intention to talk about this channel, but why not? Let's take Monica, the avatar, for example, okay? And before I even came on this live, I said to myself, I'm so sick of talking about Monica, the avatar. Like, I'm so sick of it. But to Spanish Harlem's point, if you have one channel, say you have, now this is just an example. Say you have one, look at my notebook. I'm always writing because I don't remember. Say you have one channel. This is the ghetto YouTube channel tree. You have avatar. You might have, let's put some different letters. This is such a sloppy demonstration. Just to Spanish Harlem point, you have one avatar. You have working for the avatar, someone by the channel named Jay. Jay might have other people that he or she is working with. R might have other people that they are working with. And it's literally a chain. Then you have, I'm so backwards, W, D, M, F, T. It's all connected. Because why? I can't do it. I can't do it, guys. Why? Now my pen doesn't want to work. Okay. At the end of the day, it appears to me that this is all that matters to people. What is this? It appears to me that sometimes they have to follow the narrative because of this. Because if they don't, they lose this. And people are so afraid to, to cut into their pockets and miss out on some coins. They're willing to sell their dang. You know what I was going to say. And so just trying to make sure I get everybody telling me I must have missed my. Yes, I saw that exact comment here, and it's just not right. When someone is speaking against the main narrative that, shall I say, the hierarchy. What am I saying? If you speak against the hierarchy, they want to mute you. They want to discredit you. They want to make you look crazy. And they will certainly try to provoke you maybe even bait you. They may dox you, all because you're not going along with the flow, all because you're choosing to keep your independent critical thought instead of swaying to what everybody else wants you to think and doing what everybody else wants you to say. You have to stay true to who you are. You got to have values, because if you don't, shout out to my beautiful friend. And I don't even know her personally, but she's my sister in Christ. And I know that to be true. And her name is Beautiful Shalom. She has a channel, and she said on one of her inspirational messages, if you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. And haven't we seen that to be true? Haven't you felt a little duped over these past few months about certain things? So anyways, I wanted to make sure that I commented on this, because I won't shut up. I won't be silenced, and I certainly won't stand to see other people try to silence other people. I certainly will keep standing up, because it's what I truly believe, that everybody has a voice and everyone's voice deserves to be heard. And that's it's a core value. It's just innate deep within me, and it's not going to change, because they know they have something. Yes, come on, Toy. Because they know she has something great within her, and they can't stand it. They're intimidated. I'm going to keep that up there for a second, because it's true. It's true. And so that's why I feel like, for me, I know I had a purpose in wanting to have a platform on YouTube, and I never knew like the details of how it would all come to be. But this very topic and this very discussion is something that I've been longing to have and do since January. But I had to put a plan in place, set some goals, do some personal work, walk the walk, before I could even speak this to another individual. And so I thank God that what I wrote down and spoke over myself, self-care, and back in January of this year, is happening right now, tonight. As Freckles did say, it is getting late, but it's worth it. It's worth it for me. This is something that is on my heart to do. Not for me. I make more money in a day for work than YouTube. It's not a lot of money. Well, in speaking to that, Hood Life, it's not a lot of money right now for you, maybe in this stage of your channel. But what I was saying is, YouTube is like a hierarchy. There's certain channels that are linked together, that work and that build and create together. And for me, I think that's a beautiful thing. But what I don't agree with is those channels that are creating and working and collaborating with each other, when they're doing things that are not above reproach, and when they're doing things in a deceitful kind of a way, and causing ruckus and all this other stuff, and creating drama to talk about drama, for money and for the narrative that they want to spin, so that they can keep things going in the way that they want them to go. And they're willing to do almost whatever it takes, it seems. And a lot, they're willing to do things that are dishonest to get what they want. And that's very problematic. And that came from a doctor that said it. Shame on him. Wouldn't want him to be my doctor. Yeah, at all. At all. So I didn't mean to take this positive conversation and turn it downward. So let me flip it back up on its right side. Okay. The purpose of me going into that was for this here. Okay. I appreciate you too, hear her. I appreciate that you have the boldness and the audacity and the courage to speak your piece and to say what you have to say, even when people have tried to mute you and say that your voice doesn't matter and that you're crazy and that you have all these crazy theories, when really all you're doing is stating what you observed, talking about what you observed, talking about things that you've become aware of, and wanting to see change, and wanting the truth to be uncovered. There's nothing wrong with that. And don't let anyone ever tell you that there is something wrong with it. Okay? I'm gonna use Hood Lives. Okay? Every time, Hood Life, are you still here? Every time you say that, I literally crack up. I laugh so hard, my stomach starts hurting. Okay? Thank you, Hood Life. But what these content creators don't see is that once they work for someone else, they no longer have a voice because they are required to follow the narrative. Spanish Harlem, you spitting some nuggets, some nuggets of knowledge here tonight, because I think that that's true. I really do. You just have to be careful. Like, if I'm not linked to any kind of other creator or anything, I don't do this for money. This channel is not monetized. This is something, I already stated it before. Wanted to get out of my comfort zone, wanted to grow as an individual, wanted to grow as a professional. And so here we are. But the bottom line to all of that is, let's be people that empower other people. Can we do that? I want us to be people that do, honestly, what Hood Life did for me when I first kind of came out. Not came out like that. That sounded different. What she first did for me when I was like, hey, Hood, I'm thinking about like starting my channel and doing this and doing that. And she was so quick to support me with it. I was blown away. Okay. Facts. Let me go back to my notebook. Because like I said, Hood Life, girl, if you only knew, I really love you. You're so down to earth. I told you, when I first started watching your channel, what attracted me to you is just how simply spoken you are, not like in a disrespectful way, but you just come across, you're so down to earth. You sit in your car and you have a chat, and it's just so authentic. That's what drew me to you. You were so authentic. You were so unapologetic. It was so pure. And seriously, like, I'm not going to even start crying because I don't want to do that. But it makes me a little emotional because I'm going to tell you, I hope you're still here, Hood Life. On this is how like corny I am, okay? I'm a little goofy and silly. That's all right. But Hood Life, I wrote in my notebook on July 21st, 2021, I wrote like all these glitters and stars and all this kind of stuff because I like to color and do adult coloring stuff. And anyway, I wrote on July 21st, 2021, Hood Life, subscribe to my channel. I said, Hood Life, subscribe to my channel after I joined her live. She asked me to collab with her. And I said, I will certainly do it if the Lord says the same. And we talked, and that night on her live, we talked about grief support for our cousin, Panorama. And God, I was elated. I was like so excited. I was like, oh, my dreams are coming true. And I was like, okay, this is proof that anything I write down comes to life. So now I write everything down. I don't skip a beat. I have post-it notes. Post-it notes. Post-it notes. Notebooks. Journals. I write every dang thing down. I hope I'm not messing up my stuff. I'm getting a little too excited. But the point is like, God brought me here for a reason. And until he says you need to move, I'm not moving. I hope this encourages somebody. We're going to get more into these deeper topics and discussions every Thursday night. I'm going to make it a thing. It's sound off, right? Can you guys say it like that? Sound off. What do you need to say? What's got your chest bumping? Are you anxious? How can we help you? How can we learn from you? What can we impart to you that will help your life improve? I want you to teach me how to do a manifestation book. Okay. I'm going to write it down because why? If I don't write it down, I'm not going to remember. Well, that's another thing. That's another reason I write everything else down. Okay, Hood Life. We're going to do it, okay? Maybe that will be our collab. Huh? Is your B-day in July? No, my birthday is in September. It's September 10th. Just passed. And I went to the spa and I got refreshed, y'all. Hood Life Chronicles definitely is not selfish when it comes to supporting others. No, she's not. Her genuineness is unmatched. I absolutely agree. She allowed me on her panel. She shared my content. She shared my video to her community tab. I never asked her to do that. She volunteered to do that because she saw something in me that she wanted to support and maybe even promote for whatever reason that meant something to her. And I will never forget it. And I will always appreciate it because I don't despise humble beginnings. I absolutely don't. We started from the bottom and now we're on the top. I'm a Virgo. I'm a Virgo. Hear her. That's why we gel so good. She said, Virgo's like my favorite person in the world, in the whole wide world. That must be why we get along so good. Natasha, hi. Yes, Hood is excellent. Yes. Hood, she really has a gift. And I've told her this before. Nobody can do what she can do. Nobody can get on. What happened that day? There was one day she was having so many like technical issues. And I mean, we hung in there with you, Hood Life, I think for like 2 hours or something like that. And we were like, okay, everyone in the chat, we just were chatting with each other. I think Pamela was there. I can't remember everyone's screen name. But we were just like, oh, and the mods just kept everything up. They were like, oh yeah, Hood's gonna be back. You know, and they held it down. And when you came back, we didn't skip a beat. I remember exactly. I was sitting on my couch right over there, Hood Life. You have me on your live. And I told you, nobody can keep a chat full without anything being said. I think you were gone for like 5 minutes trying to get switched from your phone to your computer or something like that. And we stuck in there for you. Why? because you have a gift that we see. And we love you. We love you, and we appreciate you on these YouTube streets. We love the hood perspective because you keep it raw. That's one thing. I love the raw truth. Oh my God, that's crazy. Thank you, everybody. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, we love the raw truth. We love the raw truth. I found your channel and a bunch of others through Hood. You see what I'm saying? What did that girl say? And that just proves my point. Y'all, wait, somebody said something earlier. Let me go back. I didn't mean to skip over it. I have a degree in psychology and human services. I'm very observant. Yes, and you're very wise. I love that. I love that you're here. Okay, now let me go back. Yes, y'all true riders with TI issues. We really are. We really are. So I hope you feel encouraged. Hood, I know you said you made some videos that you weren't so proud of. I just really hope that you're encouraged and that you can just move forward, and starting with taking better care of yourself. And I'm challenging myself too. I have too much screen time. I don't get outside and take my dogs on a walk enough. As you can see, I'm kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I could do better, but acknowledging, let's see, that a change is needed is the first step for change to actually happen. Hi, Honesty Love. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and read this definition, because I said what I said about hear her and how, I really believe in justice. And so empowerment, this is the simplest definition that I could find. And this is what I hope that we can do for one another. Empowerment is the authority or power for someone to do something. I can't read my own writing. And it means empowerment also means the process of becoming stronger and more confident in controlling our own life or one's life and claiming one's rights. I'll say that again. Empowerment is the process of becoming stronger, more confident, especially in controlling one's life and claiming one's rights. Okay? Okay, Hood. I just say that because I love when you say that. I'm loving the positive vibes. Exactly what we need right now. Oh, this is blessing me. Oh my God, this is blessing me. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and do what I had planned to do. For everybody who comes on Thursdays. Now, I hope I don't go broke doing this now. But what I had wanted to do is do this little deal here. Give me 1 second. Because I really appreciate everybody being here and giving your input. And man, I'm just thankful. I want to do this. So what I'm going to do is put everyone's name that's in the chat on this wheel. And whoever wins, I'm going to send you a cat. Is it sharing my screen? Let me see. And whoever wins, I'm going to send you. Okay. Thank you, Toy. She said, this is so refreshing, Andrea. I am so glad that has to be meaningful. And I'm so glad that it is ending up being that way. So what I'm going to do is put everybody's name here. That is here. And somebody is going to win some money. So I guess I could do a Cash App, or I could do, let's see. I already had some people here. Why did I, dang it, what happened? I already had some people here because they were in my chat last night when I was doing a microphone check. Queen Paradise, I didn't see her here tonight. Okay, who's here? So we have Toy. I know it's Toy. I don't want to type the whole name. Do I type the whole name? _ NH. Okay, and then we have Hood Live. We have Natasha. We have LB. We have Kia. And then we have Brown Skin Lady who was here earlier. She went to go take a long shower. That's excellent. And Honesty Love. Hi there. I love that name. Honesty. How come I can't spell right now? Can't type, can't spell. It's this ring light, man. It'd be making me lightheaded. Freckles, that's right. Okay, Freckles is here. I have LB, I have Hood, I have. Okay, I think I got everybody here. So I'm gonna do two names, and then I'm gonna end this live and put it in your calendar. Wow. See, when I start stuttering, that means I need to go. Like, I can't stand when I start stuttering. It gets on my own nerves. Okay, so I think I put Queen Paradise in here for a reason, actually, because she was in another chat, and then it was Janae that was in another one. Okay. All right, you guys, you ready? I can't see the chat, but I'm going to do two names. And let's see. Janae. Okay, Janae. Oh, okay, Janae's not here, but congratulations, Janae. So whenever she comes back, I will make sure to tell her that she won. Honesty Love. Hey. Okay, Honesty Love, you got to tell me, do you want a $10 gift card or do you want a $10 Cash App? And then last but not least, okay, Mercedes, hold on. Mercedes was in the bushes. LB. Congratulations. Dang, I'm sorry, Mercedes. I should have asked you. Okay, what I would do is, since Janae wasn't here tonight, I will add Mercedes in. And then I think that's fair. Hear her said, they gotta be here to win. That's fair. Hear her. I got you. Okay, so Honesty Love. Oh, congratulations, Mercedes. It was meant to be. I think I'm calling out the names before you guys can see them, maybe. I'm so happy, you guys. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you being here so much. Congratulations. That's how you keep the crowd. Is that right? Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, so we have Honesty Love, LB, and Mercedes. You guys, so that's $30. Ooh. So please tell me. Yes, you won. So tell me, do you want a $10 cash app or do you want a $10 Starbucks gift card? You let me know. And then I will get that out to you by Saturday. I don't know how. Okay, see, I didn't think this through. Do you want to put? Oh, yes, it is wonderful. I'm wondering does everybody have Cash App or Venmo? Let me write this down. Honesty Love. Can you put your, is it too personal to put your Cash App in the chat? LB and Mercedes. I think until I go broke, I'm gonna do at least one name each Thursday. I might have to skip a Thursday. I might have to send a thank you card some of these Thursdays, but everybody is gonna get something. I'm Catholic and other religions think we pray to dead people. Oh no. That's not accurate. Okay, let me write this down. Honesty Love. Ooh, that's a long one. Let me make sure I get all the letters in there. SHAMIYAHH. I'm going to make these H's before I make them look like N's. HHNASHAA. Y'all know the deal. If you're a winner, Cash Apps. Yeah, put your Cash App in there. What's my Cash App? My Cash App is, oh damn, is it Cash Nay? Let me look real quick. I think it's Cash Nay 10. I should know it by heart, doggone it. Cash Nate. How do I look at my own thing? I'll put it right here. You are so welcome, Honesty Love. You have to tell me, do you want a 10? I was doxxed, hacked a few months ago. Mercedes, no problem. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I totally oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you were doxxed. That makes my heart sink to my oh. Okay, what? I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless to even hear that. This is the kind of bull crap that I'm talking about that needs to stop. It's toxic. Doxed and hacked. This is one of my biggest fears on coming on this platform, but I had to trust God with the purpose that he had for me. Please give that gift card to someone else. Everyone, please be careful out there. Oh, dang, Mercedes. This is the exact thing that made me question whether or not, well, I didn't even think twice about it, but now it's already out there. But then after I started seeing all this doxing and stuff, and hearing just this kind of crazy stories, I thought, well, dang, I should have probably came out as an avatar. Oh my God. Thank you, Hood Life. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. I totally get it. Well, I got to figure out another way to celebrate you and do things that can keep people's anonymity. I hadn't thought about that. I didn't think that through. I'm going to come up with the plan, Mercedes. I don't know what yet. Thank you so much, Hood Life. Thank you so much. That's just too cool. LB, do you feel the same way about not wanting to share your Cash App for the same reason? Oh, I didn't even think about that. Is LB, are you still here, LB? Okay, they might have left already. I know I will catch them in the next time. Okay, Mercedes, I will definitely give it to someone else. Okay, you feel the same way? Okay. I 100% respect that. 100%. I didn't even think about that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't have a Cash App. Okay. And so I guess that's another thing. Like, I have Venmo. I could do Venmo. Do you have Venmo? If not, it's okay. I'm gonna figure out something else that will keep your anonymity and still receive a blessing. Because that's honestly, I just want to be that for everyone here, because I just appreciate you being here. I truly appreciate it. And so I just want to be able to show it in a genuine way. But can she mail you something, Mercedes? See, but she was doxxed, so I wouldn't even want her to do that unless it's a secure PO box. That will work, because there's no way that would give up your personal information. You are so generous in life. This is what I'm talking about. So you keep your head up, okay? I'm gonna be praying for you that you practice a lot of self-care this weekend, because you need it. Okay, LB, if you tell me if you have a PO box or if I can mail you a gift card, I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do that. Oh, I could give her credit. Oh, I could give you an Amazon gift card. But it gives out state and or city. That's true. Well, the Amazon credits don't, but yeah, the PO box would. Help me, guys. How can we give an Amazon? If they don't do Cash App, have them DM you on Instagram. Okay. I'll put my Instagram here. You can DM me at Ms. Nelson 10. I feel so bad, Mercedes. Mercedes, are you still here? I want one of these days, I want to hear about your experience with doxing and what you have learned. What did you say? Doxed and hacked? Lord have mercy. And you guys want to know what? I had and I'm going way off topic. It's already past. If you have to leave, I totally understand. But last night, after talking to someone who I feel is becoming a really good friend of mine, I was so spooked out, and it had to do with YouTube. I was so spooked out. I really started thinking and and praying and like asking God to protect me protect me and anyone from the craziness that can happen. There are many crazy people out there, especially right now. I'm just not comfortable. Just give it to someone else. I would love that. Okay. I know. I completely I get it 1000%. 1000%. But I had a dream last night that was so crazy. And Spanish Harlem. Spanish Harlem, you up. If you don't feel comfortable giving your Cash App, I completely understand. Protect your safety at all costs. But I had a dream last night about this craziness going on YouTube. And what happened was, just long story short, in the dream, I had a child. Oh my God. Oh my God. In the dream, I had a child. This shape-shifting, multiple identity individual stole my baby in the dream. And in the dream, this person snatched my baby, and I ran after this person like with all my might, all my energy, and I didn't catch up with the person in the dream. But towards the end of the dream, this person, I had somehow in the dream, I had already kind of filed like a missing person's, like a criminal report, and I was home. And this this was a shape-shifting, multiple identity person. When I got home in the dream, this entity called me on the phone. And before I picked up the phone in the dream, before I picked up the phone, I could see this person's, oh my God, it was the creepiest thing. I could see this person was shape-shifting into different individuals. And they were shape-shifting into different people that had different faces. And it scared the living crap out of me. I wondered, how did this person even get my phone number to call me? And how is it possible that I'm seeing this person on my phone? And I didn't answer the call because I was so spooked out. At the end of the dream, this person bombards my home with my child in their arms, and they're running towards my bedroom door. And I was just like any vulnerable person in my house, I just like rushed them into my room. And oh my God, this entity, this just shape-shifting thing, don't know what it was, but it was frightening, holding my child. And the last part of that dream, I reached for my child, grabbed my child, and I slammed the door in this entity's like face. And there was no sound, and I woke up just as I was so freaked out. So I'm sorry I'm so sorry. Okay, no problem, Spanish Harlem. That's totally okay. I'm gonna end this live, but I appreciate you guys being here. Oh my God, I ended it on a scary note. I guess that's a sign that, yeah, please be careful. Please know that not everybody that you chat with and see here on YouTube and that you get along with in the chats and all that kind of stuff, the content creators, they are not our friends. They're people that we like, that we have fun with, that we chat with and are communicating with. But yes, please be careful about like sharing your personal information. I'm a little bit like, I don't want to say paranoid, but I do have concerns now because my first and last name is the name of my channel. And I do want to make sure that I'm careful too. But also I really believe in the power of being transparent. And so that's where I really just have to find like the perfect balance. And it's not always black and white or cut and dry. Whew, but yeah, now I need to go get some fresh air. After remembering that dream, it was very bizarre. But for me, I don't have a lot of dreams. And I know that dream was telling of the things that I'm witnessing and the things that I'm questioning God about as far as what's really happening and how can I protect myself and the people that I care about, while staying true to my values, while keeping my morals intact and my conscience clear. It's a balance game, y'all. Thank you so much. You guys have been so great. Please come back next Thursday. I promise I'll not go on for 3 hours, but I enjoy you guys. I enjoyed you so much. And I hope that something here that was shared really helped you, really encouraged you, and more than anything, empowered you to know how important it is to take care of yourself, so that if you can take care of others, if that is what your calling is. But ultimately, we can't pour from an empty cup. So pour into yourself, so that you can love on others and be kind to others the way that you want to. All right. So I say this at the end of every video. Please remember to be kind to yourself, and please be kind to others. It really goes a long way. I love you with the love of the Lord. Okay. You guys take care. See you next Thursday. Thank you, Spanish Harlem. Thank you so much. I so enjoyed you. You have so much wisdom. So please come back next Thursday if you can. All right. Bye.